All right, so we're going to perform 3 different types of assisted transfers. The first thing we're going to do is make sure that the bed is locked. And we're going to make sure the wheelchair is locked as well. And we're also going to make sure that the wheelchair is at a 45-degree angle to the bed, as well as we're going to make sure that the armrest and footrest have both been removed from the wheelchair. So first thing we're going to do is a stand transfer. So I'm going to ask the patient to scoot to the edge of the bed. Good. Can you wind your feet for me just a little bit? Good. Next we're going to, so I'm going to use the gait belt, or this belt. I'm going to grab it and just use it for support. So I'm going to ask you to lean over your toes, and we're going to rock, and on 3 we're going to come to a standing position, okay? So on 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. All right, you feel okay?
Yes.
Good. All right, so now we're going to turn towards with our bottom facing the chair. So turn towards me. So can you walk back until you feel the chair on the back of your legs? Good. All right, so can you use this arm, your right arm, to reach back to the armrest, and then we're going to slowly sit back in the chair. Good. Feel okay?
Yes.
Good. All right, so now we're going to again stand from the wheelchair and sit back in the bed, okay?
Okay.
All right, so can you scoot your bottom to the edge of the chair? All right, so same movement, we're gonna rock, and on 3, we're gonna come to a standing position, okay?
Okay.
All right, so on 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Feel okay?
Yes.
So rotate with me. Good. All right, so can you walk back slowly till the back of your legs touch the table? And whenever you're ready, you can reach back with one of your arms and sit down slowly. Good. All right, so for our standing transfer, the patient was men assist because they were able to perform the movement, or they were able to perform 75% of the movement. All right, so next we're going to do a squat transfer. So we're just going to bring our bottom just slightly off the table and shift it into the chair, okay? All right, so can you scoot your bottom to the edge of the table? Good. All right, so can you scoot as close to the wheelchair as possible? Good. And then rotate your hip towards the chair. Good. All right, so on 3 for this movement, again, we're gonna rock, and on 3, we're going to turn our bottom and place it into the chair, okay?
Okay.
So on 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. How do you feel?
Good.
All right, so same thing, we're going to scoot our bottom to the edge of the chair. Can you scoot a little bit further for me? Good. All right, can you bring this foot towards my foot? Good. All right, so on 3, we're gonna rock, and whenever we get to 3, we'll turn our bottom and place it right here on the bed, okay?
Okay.
So you can place this hand on the bed just to make sure that you're more secure, okay? All right, so on 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Feel okay?
Yeah.
All right, so for our last transfer, we're going to do a sit transfer. So I'm gonna ask you to scoot as close to the edge of the bed as possible. Good. All right, so for our squat transfer, that movement was a moderate assistance. The patient required 50% of my assistance, or I'll say the patient was able to complete the squat transfer with 50% help. All right, so we're gonna scoot to the edge of the bed and then scoot as close to the wheelchair as possible. So go ahead and scoot as close to the wheelchair as you can. All right, so using your right hand, you can reach over to the right arm or to the right side of the chair, and then with your left hand, you can help push you or scoot you into the wheelchair, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so whenever you're ready, go ahead and start scooting. Good. Good. Feel okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna scoot to the edge of the chair and use our arms to help scoot us back into the table, or back into the bed, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so you can take your left arm and reach it onto the table. Well, actually, before we do that, scoot to the edge of the chair for me. And then can you kind of turn your hips for me? Good. Alright, so reach this hand right about right here, and then you can use your right hand to push off the wheelchair, okay?
Okay.
Alright, and you can start scooting back onto the table whenever you're ready. Alright, so the patient was independent on the sit transfer. I was just there for contact guard.